Hello to everybody on the planet, or at least those interesting parts of the planet that have the internet. My name is Trevor and I'm a huge nerd. So why did I start this channel? Well, basically I'm very opinionated and I love to yell my opinions at people. I can't tell them to my dog anymore because he committed suicide, and also the police told me to stop kidnapping children from the grocery store parking lot, so I can't tell them either. So I have to yell my opinions at you people. Lucky you. I'm gonna try to upload just a short video every day where I say my opinions about things. So let's get to it. The first thing I want to talk about today is the Confederate flag. I have no idea why I'm talking about this, because this was an issue that was resolved months ago, so it's not current at all. The Confederate flag, for those of you who don't know, was flying in the field outside of the state legislature of South Carolina until they took it down recently. And this pissed a lot of people off because it's a Confederate flag, and people don't like Confederate flag, which, they have a reason to not like Confederate flag, I guess. But where I come from, it's just a piece of cloth, right? It's a piece of cloth that can't make anybody pick cotton, I don't think. So, I just don't care either way. Roman Mars, who is one of the best names on the planet, gave a TED Talk in which he says that if you engage people, it turns out that 100% of people care about flags. I don't think so. I don't care about flags at all. Wouldn't mind if there were Nazi banners hanging from all of the buildings in the world. In fact, we have to hang Nazi banners from the buildings to confuse time travelers so they think they went back to an alternate universe where the Nazis won. Of course, because they're from the future, it wouldn't work because they'd know that they put Nazi banners up to confuse the time travelers, but shut up, okay? Let me dream. George Carlin once said to leave symbols to the simple-minded, and that's how I feel about the Confederate flag. It's a piece of cloth on a pole. It can't hurt anybody. Anybody who wants to be hurt by it is dumb. Anybody who wants it there is equally dumb. Especially because they'll give you an argument that makes no sense. They'll say, well, we gotta keep this flag up to remind the world of our history. It's like, well, what was in that history? Did you maybe make people pick cotton? It's like, well, no, not that part of that history. We don't want to draw attention to that. And so they're basically trying to, at the same time, draw attention to and deflect attention from their history. And that's just not a sane or coherent position. That being said, it's still a piece of cloth, and it doesn't matter anyway. The law said, and this is absurd, that it required a two-thirds supermajority in the state legislature to take the flag down, which they got eventually. But why? It's the most trivial decision on the planet, whether the flag remains up or not. The janitor should be empowered to decide if the flag is up or down. In fact, not even that. The law should just say if there is a Confederate flag, it stays. If there isn't one, it stays not being there. So if, for example, some lady climbs the pole and takes it down, it stays down. I think that's fair enough. The other issue I want to talk about is cyberbullying. I've thought about this a good deal, and I don't think cyberbullying exists. I don't think it's a thing that exists because bullying, I've been bullied, as you might be able to guess, and it requires violence. It takes real violence to bully people, and you cannot send violence through the internet. I've tried very, very hard to send emails that punch people in the face, and it has never worked. Cyberbullying isn't a thing, and if you think it is, I will send you a death threat. And that's all I'll do, and see how much it harms you. It won't harm you at all. So, that wraps up this video, I guess. I wanted to discuss two completely uncontroversial topics. The Confederate flag and cyberbullying, because I run from controversy like a little girl. and enjoy your day.